Some scientists are now warning that the IPCC has been cautious and that the rate of damage from rising sea levels, from greenhouse gas emissions, can be much greater and much more extreme. Weather events certainly have been linked to climate change.
Because this is a very broad debate, but one point you raised there, that extreme weather events are linked to climate change. The advice from the Climate Council and others is that you cannot link any particular event
no evidence
to climate change. Perhaps the frequency, though, you can. Dennis Jensen, do you accept that?
Increased either. No, that hasn't increased either, David. And in fact, when you have a look, for instance, at hurricane and cyclone activity, if anything, there's been a reduction. There's been no acceleration in the rise in the level of sea level increase. In fact, if anything, there's been a slight deceleration. And I mean, it's important to note that sea level has been rising for 10,000 years, since the end of the last ice age. It's been rising over the last 1,000 years. It's not something that's, well, suddenly we're putting out CO2 and suddenly sea levels are rising. They've been rising for that period of time.
The scientific community have been very clear of not linking climate change with specific extreme weather events certainly have been linked to climate change. The scientific community have been very clear of not linking climate change with specific extreme weather events.